Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to more Majora's Mask 3D. Once again, this was requested by my patron, Brayden. In the last couple of episodes, he actually told me that I can use, his actual name instead of Charmander. To put it the way he said, only OGs remember Charmander. So, I do forget though, did we have time slowed yet? I feel like I slowed time, but I don't remember. Return, yes, okay, so I have time slowed down. Got it. The time in the 3D version is actually a little faster, even when it's slowed down, which is interesting. So, it's something I found out about somewhat recently, is that time in the 3DS version is faster. Then the slowed down time, I should say, is faster in the 3DS version, which seems like an odd choice considering that the main issue that most people had with this game was that it didn't feel like you had enough time. So odd that they would choose to speed up time. But it is what it is. So, let's see. I know that we have a few things that we have to do. 24315. Because it is the 24315. Bomber Secret Society of Justice Forever. Whee! But yeah, I know there's a few things that we need to do. It's day one. It's day one. But this is our we completed Woodfall, right? So we can go to a bunch of different places now that we couldn't before. This is mostly just me, collecting more rupee because we need to deposit 5,000 rupees into the bank. So there's that. But yeah, we can head on. I guess the next place to go would be to head to Snowhead, and start picking up, the Goron stuff, right? So that's probably what we should do next. Yeah, 42 rupees. Cool. Let's see, so that's to the north. So let's head that way. And we should be able to... Yeah. But yeah, we should be able to do things. My brain is only half functioning for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. It's been quite the month, let's put it that way. Some of you, many of you, something along those lines, may have noticed my lack of posting schedule during August. So, but yeah, August was something, let me tell you. And September is not shaping up to be much better. So apologies for, you know, the lack of uploads throughout August. You know, I actually have several, like, Final Fantasy XIV episodes recorded. I've actually got a special that I'm calling Final Fantasy XIV Extra that I need to post still. Because it is a special episode that doesn't have anything to do with, you know, the Final Fantasy XIV, you know, let's play, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. So, but there's just been a lot of things going on over the last month that's made getting videos recorded difficult. And unfortunately, it's not shaping up to be much better this month, it looks like. Which is unfortunate. Oh, hey, they moved the statue over here. Interesting. Odd choice, but okay. God, I don't even know where Tingle is, so I don't even have a map right now. Like, I don't even remember where... I don't even remember where he is in the regular, like, N64 version. Let alone this version. He might be here, actually, but I might not even have enough rupees, even if he is. Yeah, there he is. Well, all I can do is try. Seriously? I hate these Wolfos so much. Like, you can't attack them until they let you attack them. Which is fine initially, but when you're constantly having to deal with them, it becomes more of a pain than anything else. Yeah, Snowhead. I did have enough. It was only 20. I don't think I have the map from Romani Ranch yet, but I can get that cheaper at Romani Ranch, so I don't need to fight you because I was only fighting the wolf for more rupees. And I don't even think you dropped any. So there's that. Not exactly the most helpful. So if I were to bring the swamp title deed here, I could give it to this guy. And get another heart piece. But I will consider doing that later. First, we gotta go talk to Mr. Owl. Woohoo! We meet again, fairy child. Have my stone statues been of help? Well, it seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land as I had expected. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trails await you. But watch over these Korons around you. The land is doomed to be smothered in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive. Without courage and determination, you surely will collapse from the extreme conditions. But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, then that's another story. So, will you proceed? Woohoo! You are a child of many strengths. Well, perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of this mountain after all. I shall take to the air now, flying forwards, flying toward that shrine across the way, so follow behind. Do not be daunted by appearance. Instead, let your feelings guide you, and the true path shall open before you. Are you ready? Follow behind me. Actually, I have to take off the bunny hood here, otherwise I will fall off these platforms, because these platforms are made of ice. I mean, I'm falling off them even without the bunny hood, so... It seems things are not going well for you. Woohoo! Fear not, it never goes well at first for anyone. By no means should you grow impatient. Impatience brings uneasiness and distracts the heart. Very good, I shall fly toward that shrine. Follow behind me. Yeah. See, it wasn't impatience that got me there. It was the fact that it's freaking ice. And despite me landing on the platform, I proceeded to slide right off of it. This is a very difficult part, just because you have to jump those precariously. Woohoo! I've certainly been assured of your courage and determination. From here on, you must not be fooled by appearances. You must rely on your feelings. Now enter the shrine. Something that will aid you in your quest lies within. Use that item when returning from here. Yay! We get our lens of truth. I don't think there's anything in any of these rocks, if I recall. So... yeah, there's the lens of truth. Alright. Seeing the power of the truth drains your magic. So, be warned. It's basically what it said. So... yeah, now we can actually see the platforms. And then promptly fall off them, you know, because that's just how it works. Could it be? Are you able to see me? If you truly can see me, then follow behind me. One little trick, you can actually just turn the lens of truth off here, because you can see his shadow. So you don't actually even need to be able to see him. You can just look at the shadow and where it's at and just follow along. It's only when he stops that you have to actually pull out the lens of truth to see him again. It's a nice little feature because it does mean that you're able to just go without needing the lens constantly. And in the original, the N64 version, it's actually, like, necessary, because you don't have, like, this is the dungeon that increases your magic in the N64 version. In the 3DS version, they changed that, so... there you go. I am once again not dealing with you, Wolfos. Even this Wolfos is back. And I could turn off the lens of truth again, but I forgot, and now it's at the point where I might as well just leave it on. So, there we go. Now you can turn it off. For a moment, anyway. Till we get back to his shadow. And then we can turn it off again. And we can leave it off until we get... at least until we get across here. Which is not going to be as easy as it usually is. They've apparently changed the freaking platforms. That or I'm just remembering wrong. Right? Maybe I can do it better this way. Whee! Whee! Okay. That worked well enough. So here's another neat little trick if you're doing the N64 version. Whoa! You can turn the Lens of Truth on and off while you're climbing, so that you can drain less magic, but still see where the path is. I think this will take me... Nope, not all the way up. It's not so much necessary in this version to do that, because you have the extended magic, or at least I have the extended magic, because I picked up all the fairies in that previous dungeon. But if you don't have the extended magic, then you kind of have to do that in order to get through there. Otherwise, you will run out before you can get all the way through. The Sword One said the one who could see me would be arriving soon. It seems that it turned out to be true. I am Darmani III. The blood of proud Goron heroes runs in me. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned warrior and veteran. Yes. When I was alive. But alas, I am now dead. I am fine. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping that I could drive off a demon. They've been wreaking havoc on Goron Village, and the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley. And now, here I am. How infuriating. As I am, I can only watch as Goron Village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. So, you can use magic? Soaring One also told me that you are able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it is beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Any way that you can do it will suffice. Please, heal my sorrows. That always seems like such a weird line to me. He's like, bring me back to life. Oh, you can't? Heal me then. Heal my sorrows. Like, I get that that's the hint. The soothing melody. My sorrows are melting away into the song. But it just seems like such a weird line to me. So, maybe that's just me. Do, 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 do. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else feels that way or if that's just a me thing. Yeah, I think if it were me, I would have had him say something like, heal me, you know, bring me, heal me and restore me to life. And that would have been like all he said. And then, of course, heal him, which is the, you know, song of healing. So, I leave my undying feelings with you. Deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave. You should read it. And got the Goron mask. The mask contains the spirit of a proud Goron hero. When I have the mask to inhabit the body of a Goron, take it off to return to normal. For the Goron village, I've asked for your assistance. Whee! Alright. Yay! We're now Damani. And pull his grave back a little bit here. And for anybody who wonders, how are you supposed to know about that? There's actually a Goron directly outside that tells you about it. So, in fact, I'll probably say it here. No, you're not the great Darmani, are you? Then just whose grave was I making? Did you come back to life because it was so warm beneath your grave? Yep, there you go. Right there. That is your hint that it is warm there. That there's something special about that. So. Wait, is this Goron village? Yes. Where are the Wolfos? So I actually want to take this over here. And dump this right here. Hopefully. Hopefully that's close enough. Yes. That will make a puzzle later much easier. Because there's spring water down here as well. And this will now remain unfrozen. Or at least it should. And I can now enter Goron Village. Because otherwise you have to climb all the way the heck back up there. You know, after doing this section. You're Darmani? How? You're alive? Do you want to enter the Goron Shrine? Then I'll open the door with a Goron pound. I'm going to close it right away so it doesn't get cold inside. So hurry up and get in. Are you ready? Excuse me, sorry. Didn't mean to burp there. Door's already open. I'm going to close it right away, so hurry up. So, once you know how to Goron pound, you can actually open that yourself. I think I do know how to Goron pound. It's one of the things that you were technically told how to do. No? Oh yeah, okay. So, I'm pretty sure that in the original it was hit Z and then B. But here it's curl up with A and then you can do the pound, which is really interesting. Curling up was also A, like, you had to hold the button. And it does not appear that it is here, so it's a toggle as opposed to a hold. So that's kind of nice. But that's also probably why it's different. Because it's a toggle now, instead of a hold. So many toys! What? Daddy? Oh, I'm cold. Darn me, where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? Right. Got it. So, I don't know if they've changed this, but in the original, you had to come in here, you had to talk to the child as Darmani, and then you had to walk out. Oh, this is a save point, but it's not a owl statue. But then after doing that, then you could go find the Goron Elder. I mean, look at this. He's against a wall, and I still couldn't punch him. Oh, hey. Also, the Goron Elder used to actually be underneath one of those snow things. But apparently he's just right here now. So that's an interesting change. So what I do is I come down here. And I get more hot spring water. And then we go back here. And then we unfreeze the Goron Elder. Oh, what was I doing? Ah, it's already this late. Step aside. I've urgent business to tend to, so I'm too busy to talk. Huh? Oh, you're Darmani. Thought you're supposed to be dead. Am I hallucinating? Maybe this is also the doing of Snowhead's magic power. Humph! I've been made a fool of. But that's impossible. I refuse to flinch. I need to fix this blasted weather that's plaguing Snowhead. I must save the Goron village and protect my dear son. So you see, I must insist that you get out of my way this instant. What? My son is crying because he misses me. Why do you know that? My son misses me. Oh, forgive me, my child. Your father has work to do. Darmani, be you a ghost or a figment of my imagination, I no longer care. If you feel pity for my crying son, then please quietly sing my son to sleep with the song I am about to play on my drum. It's the very same melody that was often played for you when you were young. Oh, let me play it once more. Yes, like this. It's no good. I can remember only the beginning. I'll just teach you the beginning. So this is done on purpose. This is something that I like that they did. They give you the lullaby intro as a song because if they gave you the Goron's lullaby, you would be able to just go straight to Snowhead. But they actually want you to go over and save the sun. So what they do is they give you the intro to the lullaby. Soothing melody of a thoughtful father. It's not that I forgot it, it's just so cold that I can't play very well. At any rate, I am counting on you. I like that even though he thinks he's a figment of his imagination, he's still like, Yeah, you can still, you'll still be able to do it. I'm fairly certain that I'm just imagining you, but you can definitely save, you can definitely help my son, right? Bong. And that's a nice little thing. You see, you can just literally do that. Whoops. I didn't mean to pick up a rock. I didn't even know there was a rock there. I just wanted to roll because it's faster. And then you come here and play the intro. And then now, because you have soothed the sun, now you can get the rest of the song. That's the song Daddy always plays for me before I go to sleep. I'll sing the next part. Unfortunately, they couldn't just give you the intro itself because they had to have a minimum of 6 notes. Now. I hit the wrong button. But because it had to be 6 notes, the intro plays twice there. Despite the fact that that's the only part that the elder could remember. So... it's certainly an interesting limit, though, only having, like, every song has to have a series of 5 a maximum of 5 separate notes. But then the song itself has to have, like, 6 of those particular notes. In order, like, at the very start, and still feel like a song on its own, it's just like Daddy's right beside me. Oh. Yay! Goron's Grief. Part 1. Played the Goron lullaby at the Goron Shrine and helped the elder son fall asleep. It's also lit up 2 torches. Lullaby intro became the Goron lullaby. This lullaby blankets listeners in calm while making eyelids grow heavy. Whoa! Everybody else fell asleep too! Here they actually highlight that the torch is lit up. In the original, you didn't... In the original, the torches lit up, but there wasn't actually an indicator that they did. Over here, that's where they are. It's just like suddenly the torches were lit up, And it was entirely possible to not even realize that the torches had been lit up when you did that. So... I like that they're awake, but the Goron child is still asleep. They only fell asleep for a moment. Bobby Goron, though, he stay asleep. Which is probably a good thing. This puzzle can be really difficult if you don't have the bunny hood. Because... these torches that are, that aren't the full, like, torch, the like, stick torches there, those will go out if a certain length of time passes before the puzzle is finished. Lit up the Goron Shrine. Now the chandelier is rotating like mad. And now we gotta run all the way back up. Because we need something that comes from the chandelier. But this is always the annoying part. Lining yourself up correctly. And launching off. Hey, first try. Awesome. Found the rock sirloin that a food-loving Goron hid in the chandelier. It is legitimately a rock. Oh, night of the first day. Now, I don't know if they changed it in this version. But in the original, the N64 version, the rock sirloin is only in a specific spot. And it's the fourth pot. If you go around, I think it's like clockwise. You know, starting at the one that's directly in front of you. Actually, I think it's counterclockwise, but whatever. But it's the point is that it's one of the ones all the way in the back of the chandelier. And you have no idea which pot is which while the thing is spinning. And I've had it where I've had to break like all 5 pots in order to even get the rock sirloin. The fact that I got that first try makes me think that they changed it, but I don't know for sure. If anybody does, let me know in the comments down below, because I would like to know. So, now where is this guy at? Over here. So the point of this is to talk to this person. Whoa! Up here, up here! I'm sorry to bother you from such a high place. I'm very hungry and I've gotten stuck here. Okay. That works in the N64 version. That's it! It's so good that I dream about it. Dodongo Cavern's finest quality rock sirloin. This is my absolute favorite. Blessed be this meal. Oh, my energy has returned to me. I'm coming down now. Wait one moment. Oh, I wondered who it might be. Why, if it isn't Armani, you are alive? Yes, I see. That is the reason why you knew my favorite food. Oh, I almost forgot. Please accept this as a token of gratitude. Got Don Garrow's mask. Looks just like Don Garrow, conductor of the Frog Choir. It was crafted so well that no one would even think twice if you were to conduct the Frog Choir. Yay! Goron's grief complete. I think? Yes. Gave the rock sirloin to the hungry Goron on the mountain village cliff. In return, he gave you Don Garrow's mask. I hope that spring will come soon so I can hear the frog's lively performance. Hope as I might, it's still cold. I'm going back to Goron Village. Yay! Alright, so now it's time to go this way. Also, I was holding the button as if it was the N64 version. This is one of my favorite mechanics from the original, is the whole Goron rolling and the spikes and everything. Unfortunately, the boss of this dungeon that we're about to do got absolutely ruined in this version of the game. So I'll explain why when we get there. But for now, I think this is a good spot to end off at. as we're about to head into Snowhead Temple. If you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you missed. There's also a link to my Patreon down below as well. Again, this was requested by my patron Braden. And if you're the one who requests the series, you can check out my Patreon. I already mentioned that. I was supposed to mention that as part of the thing. Whoops, oh well. I'll see you next time. See you later.